Hi, hi, hi. Happy Friday. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Give me a second. We're gonna get this ball rolling in a little bit, but we're gonna let me collect my peoples. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Um, Happy Friday. Let's chat. 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 First and foremost, want to say happy Friday to you all. I hope you had a wonderful week. I mean, life is lifing, but life is lifing, but God is good. So that's that. Happy Friday. Hope your week has been productive. Mine has been very productive. But Fridays we're here and we're having a conversation with your girl Winna. First of all, sorry I've been gone for 2 weeks. Had a couple things lined up, but I'm back and we will keep the ball rolling every Friday. We're gonna chat. We're gonna have like the trending topic or again, if you have a topic that you wanted to talk about, like I said previously, feel free to message me. If you have me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere you find me, just shoot me a message and be like, hey, I want us to talk about this. And we will talk about it, right? We'll talk about it. But yeah, so I'm back and I'm better. We are the Inner Circle podcast. We are here Monday through Friday, bringing positivity to the community, bringing awareness and all that good stuff. We are your go to. I think Wednesdays is like our business segment. So if you have a business out there and you're like, hey, I want to come on and promote my business or talk about my business within the African community, please reach out to me or my fellow cast members, and we would definitely bring you on the show and you can promote your business and get the word out there. Once again, we're here to support the vision. We're here to support as a community, collectively and individually. Just throwing that out there. But before we get this ball rolling, I just want to give a shout out to all the graduates. Congratulations to everyone that is graduating in the class of 2025. That is from preschool, elementary, high school, college, graduate school. I mean, just in general, we just want to say from the Inner Circle podcast, we want to say happy graduation and congratulations to you all. School is not easy. There's a lot that go in, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. So to be completing it is such a blessing and a privilege. So from my team, we want to say congratulations to everybody. I'm seeing my Liberians out there spreading the lapa and just being so excited for this great moments for their kids and their loved ones. So it's so beautiful. Congratulations to all the graduates. Keep pushing, keep thriving or striving for like bigger and better things. The sky is only the beginning. I know most people will say the sky is the limit, but I think it's only the beginning because you can keep going as long as you want to. So congratulations to all the graduates in the class of 2025, especially to my Liberian community. Congratulations to all the little ones that are graduating and moving up and doing bigger things and making their parents proud. Okay, few housekeeping. Y'all know how we do it on the Inner Circle podcast with your girl. We're here to have a conversation, so I need you to engage with me. That means, flood the comments, drop your take, drop your input. If you're watching me, also say hi. I love a conversation. But flood the comments and let's say hi and let's have a chat. Please keep it respectful on the Inner Circle podcast. We're here to respect everyone's opinion is respected and valued and appreciated. So please keep that in mind. If there's something that was said that you don't agree with, please email me. I mean, not email me, inbox me, and then we can talk about it on the side. But just to be respectful of everybody's opinions, views, and all that good stuff. So yeah, but let's get this ball rolling. So there's a couple topics tonight I feel like we're gonna pull and we're gonna tussle with. I am planning to be here for an hour or so. depending on how we want to pull it, depending on how the comments are coming and what people want to talk about. But there's just there's like two things that is really pressing. I wanted to talk about it, and if you're watching, you can drop a topic in there. Remember, it's our social segment is a free flow. So it's not like a specific topic that we're leading on, which is free flow, right? Anything can go. Appropriate, but anything can go. So just being mindful of that and all that good things. But yeah, we're going to open this topic tonight. I mean, Father's Day is next Sunday? I think next Sunday is Father's Day. And so there was a post on Facebook. I'm going to cover my face with the post really quick, so bear with me to let you guys know what we're talking about tonight. So we are talking about this post right here. I mean, you can read it. The lady's talking about her having with her current boyfriend. They've been together for a year. They were having a conversation about marriage, so she want to be married. He wants to be married. But then I guess she has a tattoo of her child's father on like her, her butt area. And he's saying that one needs to be covered up, right? Before they can go through the whole process of getting married and the whole 9 yards of that. So my question tonight in the comments, if you're watching, are we tattooing our baby daddy name on us? Is that a thing? Because I mean, we all know a lot of the time people make these, these things to go viral and to have like people like in the frenzies. But I want to know from my audience tonight, if you're watching, like drop a comment in the box, like, are we tattooing our baby daddies who is not dead name on us? Is that a thing? Like, is that a thing in this generation? Has it always been a thing that people are like tattooing their man or their child's father on them? I don't have any kids. I ain't got baby daddies. I ain't got none of that. So, and if I did, I don't think I would tattoo, my child's father on me unless he's deceased. And yeah, so what is like, let's have a chat tonight, y'all. Are we tattooing people name on us? Okay, if you don't have your baby daddy's name, are you tattooing your man name? Like, do you have your ex tatted on you? Like, I'm curious to know, like, is that a thing? Because I've been hearing about it for a while. And people are like, yeah, I was dating this man. I was in love with him. So I had him tattooed. And then the relationship ended. Now I got to get a cover up. So I'm just like, is that a thing? Like, what type of love are you guys in that you're tattooing these men's name on y'all? Like, I want to know, what type of love are you in that you have a man tattoo on you? Like, getting this conversation, I want to know what love is happening that you have a man tattoo on your butt, but yet you want to marry another guy. What's going on there? The math isn't mathing. 1 + 1 is not producing 2. So what's going on? Are we tattooing men on us? Or is it just like, I was in love and it happened? Hi, Audrey. Audrey, question. Are we tattooing men on us? Like, can you put that in the comments? Yes or no, if we are or not. I mean, I'm not. Do you know anybody that is like tattooing men name on them? It's Friday and everybody's asleep. Oh my goodness. Wake up, guys. Let's chat. It's like 8 o'clock. She said, absolutely not. Right. Like, my question is, though, like, is there a certain kind of love that people are in? She said, only my kids. I agree. I would definitely do my kids too. But here's my question, though, right? Is there a certain kind of love that people are in? That's what they're doing this tattooing? Or are they trying to honor Drake's song that says, tattoo my name so I know it's real? If that's how it goes. Is there like a special kind of love? Because maybe I haven't been in that type of love yet, and I don't know if I will ever get there. But I'm curious to know, like, what is it that really motivate these people to get these people name tatted on them? I think women do it more. I could be wrong. I could be right. Tattooing your people names. Is that a thing? Sorry guys, I'm sending the link out. To my viewers that are watching, are we tattooing our partner's name? I'm going to put the thing back up again so you guys can see what we're talking about tonight. So we're talking about this right here. This young lady is saying she wants to get married to her current partner, right? But she has her ex tattoo on her butt. And the reason being, she said that he gave her the most like important gift ever, or greatest blessing, which is their child. So the tattoo is very sentimental. So covering his name isn't an option. Men, if you're watching tonight, would you ever date a woman that have a tattoo like that and is telling you, I can't cover it up because this man give me a child, so it's sentimental? Men, are you marrying women that have a tattoo of their ex on them? Mind you, this ex is not dead. He is alive and well. And are you what are my men saying tonight? Are you guys marrying women or being with a girl or a woman that have her ex tattoo on her? Like, I want to know. Mr. Titus, join this conversation tonight. Are we marrying women that have their ex's tattoo on them, sir? What's your take? What do you think? I mean, I'm not a dude, but if I were a dude and I met a girl and she had her ex tattoo and that was the crappy line she gave me, that he gave me the greatest blessing, and it's sentimental, I'm sorry, if that was a guy, I wouldn't even date that girl. Like, I wouldn't even waste my time. Like, if that's the case, go marry the baby daddy and I'm out. So I want to hear the men's perspective. Are you dating a woman or marrying a woman to have another man tatted on her that is not deceased, but the only reason being because they have a child together? Exactly. If y'all are not together, why not cover it up? Why would you have it on? But here's my thing, right? This person is alive. Why is he even tatted on you? It would have made sense if she tattooed the son's name and not the baby dad. So then my question is, does the child's father have your name tatted on you? But we will never know, right? We will never know. But I'm just curious to know tonight for the men's side. Are we with women that tattoo men's name on them? Here's the story tonight again. We're still putting it up. She says she's not going to cover it up. You know, there's an ultimatum the man gives her. Is he right for giving an ultimatum? Like, if the tattoo is not covered up, then the relationship can go further. Is he right? I mean, he did better, because to be there for a whole year, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Like, a whole year, this girl said, you know, covering up is not saying fair. It's just a tattoo. It doesn't affect our relationship. The guy packs his bags, threw his keys on the bed, and ended our relationship. And then she said, then the dude said the child's father should pay the rent. So it's even get more. So is he right for doing all of that? He ends the relationship. He packs his stuff. He moved out and said, hey, since you want to do all of that, let your son's dad pay the rent. And now she thinks she's like, he's wrong. Is he wrong? I don't think he's wrong. Is he wrong for doing that? Hi. Hi, Miss P.
I made it.
Yay!
I made it. Yes.
Good
Good
seeing
evening,
you.
everyone. It's your girl, Miss B. How's it going, Win?
Hi, I'm good. Oh, the men are chiming in. Hi, everyone. Okay, my people are coming.
What up?
Hey,
Yes.
how you feeling, Mr. Under the Weather?
Getting there, getting better.
Okay, Miss B,
What
how
you
you
guys
been?
doing?
Long time.
It's been a while. You know he's getting better because it's about to be Father's Day. So he don't want
You don't want the socks.
Not skipping any of those gifts.
you
Socks
don't want him to
and
go get hit flu.
socks and boxes.
He's like, let me try and get better, y'all. So I can get my dinner, outing activity. Yeah.
Everything. Because you know them kids
Don't
will
worry,
go,
to give food and soup.
Dad, you're sick, so we'll just skip it for next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right. Nah, we're not having that.
So good seeing you, my fellow panelists. Tonight with the social segment, we have two things we're presenting tonight. Our first thing, I think our first question tonight is with this. I'm just gonna block, I'm gonna put the little situation on the screen, so it's gonna block us out for a second. I mean, we all seen it in the group, so we're just gonna bring it up again. Like this lady, she has her partner, they've been together for a year. She tattooed her baby dads on her bottom. The man said, before we get married, we gotta take it out. And she said, no, it's sentimental. He gave me a child, yada, yada, yada. So I'm gonna keep it. And the guy said, well, if that's the case, I'm out, end of the relationship, and dropped the keys on her bed. Now she's mad. Is he wrong?
No, he is not wrong. She is wrong. She is all sideways. She is wrong.
Why is she mad?
Right. Because it's like, why would you? I think he did good by even staying in a relationship for 1 year. So my only thing is, he was willing to be okay with that because they wasn't married. So why would you not okay with it from the beginning?
Let me, Miss B, you going? Go for it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Fathers first.
I'm gonna say from a man's perspective, when we're younger, we make a lot of dumb decisions. Some of those dumb decisions are tattooing our partner's name on us. When we're young and in love and dumb. Um, though that can be very sentimental and you're trying to prove this and that, but you have a life ahead of you, right? And when you meet other folks, are you gonna tattoo their names on you too? Are you gonna cover the previous tats with the current ones? I mean, you have an entire life ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what that guy was doing, I think, just understanding the times and where they were now as partners, he was probably giving her the time to be like, the benefit of the doubt. See, okay, let me see how she really feels about me and see if she's really gonna keep this name on her that I gotta see every time I'm standing on business. After a whole year,
right? That's what I'm
after a
saying.
whole year, you don't see the need to remove or cover that. Men are territorial. You want the men to be seeing another man's name every time he gotta make love to you.
That's scary. I'm sorry.
I think they were in darkness for a year. Now they came into the lights.
I think so. I really think it was darkness. Like the light switch was not on. Cause
yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, that
the placement of the tattoo is just like.
Maybe she, in her defense, maybe she felt she was hiding it by positioning it there, right?
Oh man!
But the position which she went, Ms. B, I think that's most common position for most. You know what I mean? So why would you put it in the? Isn't that what they call like trim stamp type of deal? I think that's.
I think the tramp stamp is somewhere else.
Where on the lower back?
It's a lower back, and you can see that, right? So like when they bend over.
Well, she said her butt. So my only thing is it like
there's a difference between butt and lower back? So
that's
if it's
what
on
I'm
her butt,
thinking about, like the cheeks.
And I'm thinking at the time if she put it on her
right
butt,
there. It's visible for him every time.
It is visible only to him, and maybe that's how she felt. Like, okay, at least only you will be seeing it. The world won't know.
Somebody said nah. She was trying to say that's his.
Yeah,
That's
right.
basically what you're saying. You're telling the world, like, hey,
What you
no,
saying?
it belongs to John Paul, and you just like temporary owner. It's like, no.
Right. Yeah.
So
I
Why?
I
mean,
don't.
it's not even where on the body is put sometimes. Is the fact you're tattooing somebody's name. It's so permanent. And maybe she didn't think they were going to break up. I don't know.
Huh? I personally, I think the baby daddy should have married her. When I saw that
Maybe
post,
she
I'm like,
always had hope of going back, right?
that could be that too.
Like I still
I
got
don't
your
know.
name. I still got your name on this. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I know my husband has been wanting his name tattooed on me.
Are you
And I'm
that
like,
doing
no, why mess with God's creation?
You
it?
see
But
the other one yet?
but my daughter and him have the exact one, I'm scared. Like,
Oh, okay.
man, y'all see me out there, dudes. Like, y'all keep it moving because I am nothing what y'all thinking y'all looking at. I am scurry.
This is what we're gonna be pushing for Father's Day gift. That's a
Yeah.
good gift.
So
There's
for
a lot
Father's
of
Day,
things
the
I
men are
will not do.
requesting the
If you got a
tattoo,
kid,
but
if you got a kid for me, that's the
okay.
gift I'm asking for. Put my name
But
on.
I could do it. Like I said, my daughter and my husband have the exact same initial. She's like low key his junior, right? So worst case scenario, I can always say, "Oh, that's my daughter. That's my daughter name."
Wow.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, for my
Put the
kid,
man name on there. Put the man name on there. That's your
no.
husband. You're not
Initials
young
is
no more.
his initials is his initials.
So you ain't got the initials.
Honestly, Titus, you have a safe one. Like that can be anything.
uh,
Yeah, like
Wait, are you so Titus? Are you tattooing? Do you have a tattoo of?
no. Uh-uh.
but you
What?
have tattoos.
Yeah, one or two.
So wait,
Okay,
now
but
put a need in her.
thank you. That
Who
part.
name?
Your beloved,
Who name was put there at that time?
the one right now. The
No, I mean I haven't done any new tabs.
Your
No.
current situation.
Nah, we're not doing that. But if I get a new tab, maybe we'll get it together though. But that lady's scared. What?
well,
But
would it love or life should be okay.
Lady's
men,
scared.
you guys can get wifey. Everybody, all your men can type wifey on your.
No, I want my whole government name on that.
Wifey
Right on the
general.
chest. Miss
You can
Denise.
put wifey 1, wifey 2.
Oh, I
No,
just
you can put my picture on your ID too.
look
Yeah,
at.
never bad.
I mean, there have been people who have gotten a whole
But
face.
how old is that girl in the story you're sharing? How old is she?
I mean, we can put it back up and see and
She
get our
looks
own
she looks
judgment.
really young too. Yeah.
She
I
looks
mean, the
super
picture doesn't
young,
really give us much justice. So
but she do look young. She look
yeah.
young-minded.
She looks really young.
I mean, the boy too. The I mean, it looks. They both look young in the whole. The whole thing. But I think I don't think he's wrong.
The tattoo shouldn't be sentimental. That's where she went wrong. If the child is the greatest gift he gave you, that's the sentimental value,
Put the
not the
child's
tattoo.
name on there, right?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But my only thing is,
Yeah.
I thought the man died, but the man didn't even die. He's still alive. If you were dead, I'm gonna give small hope.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. The
You know what I
memory,
mean? That's a
the
little bit
memory.
of like, okay,
I
you
see where you're
know,
going with that.
we're,
Yeah, trying
we're
to
probably
trying to
together,
honor his memory. Okay.
but yeah, but not, stuff like that. But the person is alive and whatnot. We don't even know if this man got her tatted on him too. Cause new girlfriend probably ain't going for that. So
He probably moved her. And I'm
I'm
sure he didn't put it on his butt.
on a part.
You're bugging.
Like his sister and niece said, why she spoiling relationship? Girl, you better get it together. My next question is, what kind of love these people can be in? Because I reached out, I love you. What type of love people be in that carry them to go put tattoo on that man name on them?
Well,
I think it's got to be somebody who likes tattoo, period. What you say, Titus?
You ever been in love?
No, I'm being in love, my dear, as you can see.
I don't know.
I've been in love. I'm in love. I'm not
We
putting.
know, man. Go tattoo your friend anyway. I'm in love.
I'm not putting
Yeah.
tattoo on my body. No, my husband has no tattoos either, and he's a man's man. Yes, you know, Gary,
That's
Indiana raised, and he has no tattoos.
You gotta call the state and the city.
Yeah,
what's up.
he has no tattoos, and so I think it's just somebody who cares for that artistry, and so therefore they can do it. I don't really think they need the whole idea of love to do it, because people have drunken nights and they go get tattoos.
Right, but sometimes too, when you hear people talk about it, sometimes like in our like when we were growing up, people would say, "Oh yeah, I got my man tattoo on me because I love him. We're gonna be together," and he said he loved me too. And then what Drake said, "Tattoo my name so I know it's real." So I think that song too really stimulated a lot of tattooing going on around here because people were really going crazy. Like
then I
if it's not
then I
the
know it's
initial,
real, huh? Then I know
yeah,
it's real.
if it's not the initial, is their lips. I mean, you can tattoo that. I'm cool with that. You could, pin mine and put it right by your neck. People is doing that too, doing like the girl's lip.
But I don't think that's the most craziest thing. Like, look at Diddy. He out here burning whole cars with possibility of people being in them or not, to prove his love. So yeah.
What happened?
What?
I said Diddy out here burning whole cars, the Kid Cudi car. I think he put the man car on fire. So that's deep right there, right? So I mean, folks, I'm interested, to hear from folks. Put it in the comments. What's the craziest thing somebody has done for love besides a
Took that
tattoo?
right out of my mouth.
What's the craziest thing you've done, Titus?
I can't think right now.
It don't have to be a crazy positive thing. It's just a crazy love thing.
All I'm gonna say is, fellas, if you're watching,
okay,
for Father's Day, we demanding tattoos. let him tat our names on them, bro. That's the greatest gift you could give us. What's the craziest thing I've done?
It's more sentimental, apparently, Miss Denise, Miss B.
It
is sentimental. So the basket with the socks and the body wash, not sentimental.
Hey, I can tattoo the body wash. Or ladies, go get a henna and make him think you got a tattoo. There you go.
A boxer and socks? You think that's sentimental?
After 2 weeks, they wear off.
Yeah. No, I'm saying ladies, go get a henna tattoo and make him think you got a tattoo.
Don't do that because that's how you're going to get pregnant because this man going to get really happy. Take it to that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, baby, look, I got you tatted on me. You said, oh, hey, God.
Yeah, but even if it's temporary, that man, you gonna, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. He won't know. And girls, listen, this is me. You got gas for the next 2 weeks in your car.
Girl, yeah.
Right? No more cooking for the next 2 weeks. Oh, baby, what do you want to eat? Okay, let's go.
I rock with what Canary saying. I think that's real.
For love.
Yeah, that's true.
That is real. Yeah.
Then when the poet said took my love. Like
I rock with that.
Took my love.
For men, right? So for us, most men, I would say, love is more of a duty for us. Love is not more emotional. It's more duty, responsibility. What you're doing, how you handling your family. So whether we're feeling this or that about you, we just know it's certain things we got to do, to manifest our love, So what she's saying though, like stay in an unhealthy relationship because you're trying to hold the family down and still do what you need to do as a man. I think that's one of the craziest things I've done for love.
Yeah. I mean, like Jay-Z took a whole beating in the elevator.
He needed to get beat. Oh.
That girl got hands.
For real. Like, woo.
I mean, he really took a beating. She was like, bap, bap, bap.
Quick.
She took it there.
Quick with it.
She took it. And that man is Brooklyn, man. So either Brooklyn or Queens, and did not flinch, did not raise her hand not one time. So that's that's some real love stuff there. And then he
Mhm.
went to therapy for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a mad love right there. Like take a
Yeah.
beating
I
from your
respect
sister-in-law, and
that.
then
Yeah.
you end up in therapy. You end up getting therapy.
And he
Yeah.
knew, yeah, because he did some stuff that got
That's a man right there. Yep.
Yeah.
He held his
I'm not a big Jay-Z
composure.
fan, but I'll
Didn't
have
have
to tip my
to
hat
didn't
off
have
to
to
him.
erase her or anything.
we don't condone women beating men. Which I won't let you know that appear tonight.
Okay, disclaimer. Just so you know, we're not
in support
violence at
of
all.
abuse.
No.
But if abuse needs to take place,
Oh wow, Win.
that piece the ear
You
small.
should have just stopped at the first part.
Oh wow, Win.
Just pinch the ear one time, you know.
I'm gonna be hitting anybody, son. It's not appropriate.
But that's the thing, you know, like that. It can be both ways. It's just that men are not allowed to talk about it.
Right.
Yeah. So it can go both ways, but. You know, I don't know that many men that have their women tattooed on them. Most of them will tattoo their mom. That's the most thing you'll see. Whenever you see a dude, they'll tattoo mom's whole name. They'll do mom's face.
Yeah.
Even
But
if they
I
don't like the
don't-
mom, they will tattoo the mom.
Yeah, I don't see men tattooing their women. Not even their wives they've been with for a long time.
Yeah, his
But
mom
the
and
side
kids.
chick can't get confused.
You don't want to burn any bridges. I get it. When you take that shirt off, you don't want to burn no bridges.
Exactly. So they want to make it very. But I know in our when we was growing up, like when people would get tattoos, if the men was getting the women tattoo, it would be like their lips. It was always like their lip. Yeah, they're always like, oh, put a red lipstick on and then go to the place and then they will do that.
Oh, I've seen dudes with lips. Are you saying they're putting somebody's name in the lips, or is this lips?
They can do lips. They can do the name initials in the lips too. Yeah.
They might. Titus, you gonna do initials?
You can do lips too.
I don't know about that.
I mean, y'all took people out to brunches around here. Y'all bought some roses. That does not equate to getting a tattoo.
We're just living.
Roses, jewelry. I don't even care if you bought the Louis. That does not equate to a tattoo.
What? No, you could do the Louis. You ain't gotta get tattoo my name.
What she do? What she do? What did she do that? You don't know.
Buy you a land. I like that, Miss Denise. I like that too.
Yeah, buy me some land.
Buy me something, but don't tattoo
no that's what I'm talking about.
Don't tattoo no man on you. I don't know if you're in love and you're watching this. I don't care how they fold you like a pretzel, like a donut in it. Way. Don't tattoo no man on you. This Father's Day, Titus came here to make his plea request, and it's been denied.
Denied.
Yeah, we're gonna try anyway. We're gonna try anyway.
When you go to that, go make your request and see if it will get approved.
Let us know how that goes.
I'm gonna try, but I know I'm gonna be shut down because that lady at Philippines, she didn't even get tattoo for herself, so I ain't know.
Nah, I should go rest my back. We're talking about, there was a situation where the lady had her baby daddy tattoo on her, and then she said her man want to marry her, and she said she can't take it for that because it's sentimental and give her a child. And the man left the relationship. So that's what I'm talking about. We're saying don't tattoo no man on you. I don't care how they're twisting you up, get you in that mattress, face in there. Maybe don't do it. Take it from me.
We're giving you the greatest gifts, though. I mean, you gotta look at it.
Ooh, child.
How many ounces of sperm does it take to create a child?
Oh, Miss Denise gonna take it to the left.
Yeah. Before you want to be talking about the greatest gift.
That's cold.
Yeah, now answer how many ounces?
He don't know.
At the end of the day.
Y'all do some research. Don't can't get no more, no end of the day.
I mean, it's just a drop.
I'm about to ask Google because y'all not we need an answer.
You know, it's the little ones.
It's really just a drop.
It's probably not even what's the.
It's not even the one you're intentional about.
The thing you take a shot with. The thing that you they poke you and then they squeeze the whatever.
That's more strange
The
thing.
syringe. It's not even a syringe amount, probably.
Nah, but
Yeah, the
Miss
girl,
B,
nothing gonna keep a man, but a man I want to be kept. So that tattoo ain't gonna keep him. So don't be getting no man tattoo on you. Move on dead. Tattoo
if
your
I bring
son.
you, if I bring you one acre of land D and put it in your hand, that's gonna keep you.
If you give me 1 acre of land and a D, yeah.
Look at 1.5 millimeters. Milliliters.
Yeah,
1.5.
that's very minute.
Milliliters.
That's minute.
Exactly.
But that's not the point. The point
That
is
is
what
the point.
the point is what that embryo is gonna develop into and become.
Loca,
That's
I
the
beg,
gift.
man. All the men
That's the
are in the
gift.
comment.
What is it? Men usually tattoo the kids or mother. That's what I said.
Especially if you're not married. So,
Facts.
well,
That's facts.
is your brother saying in the comments that when you marry, you should tattoo your partner name?
I mean, there's more possibility of getting your wife's name tattooed on you because it's do or die at that point. It's do or die. I mean, for real, like a man getting married, right? A man y'all be all happy and a man getting married is a scary thing, especially when he decides to get married.
What's that?
No, I'm being
why? Look at that. It's like, why is
just like
so much pressure on marriage versus having a child with somebody? The marriage can have a divorce, but the child is permanent.
Let me tell you, because a man will usually get married to someone that he feel different about. It's a different connection, right? That he feels to get married. It's like he's in love, right? And a man falling in love is a scary thing. For y'all, it's all butterflies, but it's a scary thing for a man. Because he knows his love comes with totally being selfless and caring for that woman.
Don't count with that too, Uncle.
No, a man's love. I'm telling you.
I hear that part.
That's why it's scary. That's why it's so scary, because now
it's not scary for women too, because we got butterflies.
Yeah,
exactly.
Y'all be on something else, bro.
It's scary for everybody because as humans, we have those anxiety moments. So everybody is in that sense of fear.
What was going through your head when you were getting married, Miss B?
I'm gonna say that me got asked, you see ring my finger.
You will drag you. I give you 2 more years.
The actual day, or prior to making the decision to go through with it?
The whole thing before the actual day.
I will say I had no plans of ever getting married. I was never getting married. I was never having kids. I was going to be a CEO of somebody's company and be downtown Minneapolis and jet setting. That was the trajectory for my life. I was almost there because when my husband met me, I was on my way to looking for a condo. I was literally house shopping for a condo. Downtown Minneapolis.
It wasn't even on her list.
And it's him. It's because of him. Because when I got pregnant, I was like, there was no hesitation whatsoever. I knew 100% I was ready. This was it. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what it was for me. That I just knew 100%. But mind you, it took us 11 years to walk down the aisle. But I will say it did. And we'll get that as another episode. But I will say what he told me was men know, ladies, and they know within a year. So if that's what he said men know, they know sooner than us, honestly. So if you've been with him for a minute and y'all not doing the thing, or he hasn't at least put a ring on your finger, then something's not right.
Well, then why did it took y'all 11 years to go down the aisle if he knew in a year that you was gonna be his wife?
Oh yeah, within.
Wait, Miss Denise, I gotta put this comment. Wait, they said 11. What did you screw?
But you see now, why y'all assume it was his?
It was
me. It was me.
On fire.
It was all me.
You even thought that the man name on you.
I'm a Leo. It was all me. It was all me. I got my ring. We met March or April. It was Easter Sunday of 07. And I want to say by October of 08, because my birthday is August 08. By October of 08, I had my ring. So yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So you was the one that prolonged the 11 years. Go get your friend tattoo. Move on it
go
last
to man,
Go
go to
get it.
man.
I'm not on
So
your
you
side.
had the ring.
I thought said our in-law were dragging you, not new.
Yeah, put a man tattoo on, man. Put it in your neck. Put it in your
So
neck.
it was
Put a man
me.
tattoo on your neck.
I really wanted my mom to be up at the wedding. So it was some of those things too. Like she was in Africa, yeah, and we were here. So it was some of those dynamics. And so it was me.
Man, funny. All the
Okay, so
reasons.
collectively in the comments, do you think let's vote tonight? Miss Denise said the man knew he was gonna marry within 1 year. It took her 11.5 years to agree to marry this man, right? She was scared. Oh, I don't know what else. So y'all put in the comment, do y'all think she should get this initials tattoo on her for whatever anniversary is coming
He
up?
deserves it, man. I'm rooting for him.
I don't drink, so y'all gonna have to get me very, very drunk.
Do y'all think it's my ladies and gentlemen in the comments? I want you to vote tonight. Since it took her 11 years, she dragged this man for that long, waiting, because she was scared, waiting for her mom, all that shenanigans. Well, whatever anniversary the wedding is about to, enter or next year. Do you think she should get his initials? Yes or no? That's all I want to see in the comments.
Y'all will be just
how
fine.
Years it's been now?
2027 would make my husband and I 20 years together.
Put the tattoo on.
9 years married. So y'all will be just fine.
Put the tattoo on.
I need you to vote. Y'all drop yes in the comments.
Put the tattoo on. Put the tattoo on.
Oh my God. He would go to Mars with Elon Musk.
I'll put my own comment there. I say yes.
He deserves one. Get it on there.
You need to get that man tatted on you.
So when we reach 200, on our YouTube, I will get the tattoo. So y'all make it happen.
There you go.
Yes. Y'all reach 200. We reach 200. Where am I putting this tattoo? Wow.
Yeah, right here. At this point, you should put
This girl is a fool.
My gosh.
Oh, that's it. You forgetting visual. You should
get the full government names, bro. Matter of fact, get a picture of his face.
The whole thing there, like, wow.
I tell y'all, no joke, no capping.
Get a picture of that man's face.
200 YouTube followers, and I will get the tattoo, everyone.
Y'all be like,
so that's what y'all need to do then. Go subscribe.
Go subscribe. I notify Abraham. So Abraham gonna be monitoring every day for you.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's hit that 200. And Miss B getting a tattoo.
I will put it on my ring finger. I will put it on the ring finger, or maybe this one, so people can
put the initial on the ring finger.
My ring covers the ring finger, so I'll put it on this finger.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
I'll put it on this finger.
That'd be nice. No, he deserves it.
Yes.
I mean,
200 YouTube subscribers.
You drag that. Let me calculate all my people to go subscribe.
People sat on layaway for 11 years. Usually, I
had him on layaway for 11 years.
Titus, you put him on layaway before? Layaway?
Yes, he has. I don't even know.
Nah, it wasn't long. It wasn't long.
So you're married?
Yeah, for 7 years.
Congratulations, Titus.
That's what I said. That's what I said earlier when Darga said one of the craziest things you could do for love is stay in a relationship that's unhealthy. At a certain point, when it became unhealthy, I still try to, hold it down. But I wasn't gonna die now. I wasn't gonna die.
Oh, ladies, y'all hear them? They got some good ones out there. And
ladies, don't die for love. If you have to die,
unfortunately for y'all, Titus is off the market. 7 years.
If you have to die for love, it's not love; it's abuse.
We're not dying for that. We're not dying for that.
And you don't have to believe in the love too.
You gotta know when to either try to hold it down or when to exit. So
don't fight for love, folks. Fight for your peace.
Let me post our other conversations today.
Dropping gems. You said, well, then
Fight for your peace.
There's another one. This one talk about side chick now. Let's go to the side small.
Well, pull up the contract. You got
And
the
then
contract.
I think my question.
You got to get the side chick contract.
We got it up.
That women love men that are taken. Is that the why? Like,
women love men that are taken, or men can move for any women about when they know they got one relationship. Let's shake their room tonight. So
isn't that Cardi B? Isn't that Cardi B's man?
That whole sweet love right now. Now, man, they ain't got title. They just chilling. They'll leave my girl. Thank you.
But she has to think about what is it about her that she attract those type of people.
But come on to your question. The one you said for it, I won't attack. You said that why
is it that women like men who are taken, who are not unavailable? They like men who are unavailable.
Some women do, but some men too don't move for you. Women inbox when they know they get woman. So it's a two-way street. Because if you know you're taken, I mean nobody's perfect. What's in carrying your friend inbox?
Oh God.
Why you're not in a relationship where you enter somebody inbox? And then there are some women that do like men that are in a committed relationship. It gives them a sense of satisfaction. Don't make no damn sense, but some do.
Oh man.
So it's
yeah, like why? And it's like, you know who you're dating, right? You're dating Cardi B. So any little thing is gonna jump out the inbox or the DMs and announce herself. That's the problem.
Well, Cardi B knows. I think what we understand is that Cardi B did not go in wanting to marry this man at all. I think my girl's having a good time. She's saying her song. She's been cuffed up for so long. She's been loyal to that. 2x4 men are looking at upset, hitting offset. And now she's just trying to remind niggas that she do still got it. Now she's not taking Stefan to the church house to her children and Liz.
You're whining right now, huh?
I get it. He's a rebound, but I wouldn't want the disrespect, period.
My guess
like
is
Aaron Pierre may be a rebound for Tiana. He may be a rebound for Tiana, but at least there's no disrespect there.
Who?
Aaron Pierre.
I know who that is.
That's Mufasa.
Y'all matter. We about to Cardi B. Y'all get off my girl's chest. My girl say, press, 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 press. Y'all are in a frenzy. My girl is chilling. She having a good time.
Has she spoken? Has she commented?
I'm speaking for her. Mm-hmm. When Cardi B was being dragged and abused by their dusted, man, I look at you coming from Grand G. That the crowd people.
Yeah, the ground.
So this is the thing. I can see when you don't know, but Cardi B knew who she was dating, and therefore who she married. You met the dude with multiple kids and baby mamas.
We're not taking that from her. I'm not saying she was oblivious to the fact that this man ain't. She wasn't oblivious, and I don't think she went in there with a mindset trying to change him either. I don't think that's what it was. But in her sense, okay, we're together. I'm still here. X, Y, and Z. A dog is a dog, and that's all he always gonna be. But I don't think she did not know. She knew that. That's why after a while,
why have the third child? Why have the third child?
Because some men will trap you when they know you won't leave from there. Yes.
What that even means?
What that even mean? Yo, how many
mil? Was making it harder for Cardi B to leave.
What is a spring number again? Let me put on the boy for this today.
1.5 milliliters.
1.5 milliliters.
That's how the men would trap you.
Yes, like he added the third child. Like
he deliberately did that because
he had 3 kids.
For the 7 years he cheated almost every year. Every year he cheated.
And if she didn't have that money to babysit those children for her, she would have still been there. Because where are you going with 3 children? Seriously.
What do you mean? We still out here loving women with more than 3 kids. What are you talking about?
It's not about you loving women with 3 kids. It's the fact that what time does she have? She only has this time because she has her money to hire nannies and all those things.
No,
that man, he's a loser.
Do you know what it is to raise 3 kids? Mental and physical capacity.
Hold your brakes. What are you going on upset at that for? Hold your brakes.
He's a loser. Yes, he is. He had my girl bent. Yes, he did.
Now he broke.
He broke. That's the thing. That man is broke. And
she was the breadwinner. She was the breadwinner.
Not broke.
He is
asking for alimony. He asking for child support,
Go
alimony.
do your research on your homeboy.
playing
City boys
games.
down so many points. First of all,
Wait,
let
wait,
me
wait.
say
Ladies, hold up.
Titus, hold on. Let me say my piece today.
I ain't gonna let you slide with just stepping on the man like that.
Go do your research. He's broke, but that's not what I come to say.
Titus,
That's it.
you one of the good ones. Offset is not the one to be laying it down for, bro.
No,
Nah.
please
I ain't
don't
gonna let you just slide on the man like that.
Sometimes wear your captain safe offset jacket.
What if the man is not monogamous? Then what?
What? Well, yeah, man, I'm talking about that
Think about that. That's the problem I have. Like, what with Diddy,
Y'all don't think he's entering these relationships and they know that he's not that type of man already?
That's a good question. I agree with you. Titus. And ladies, this is the problem I have with y'all. If a man tells you this is how he operates, this is how he wants to move,
we don't tell you that
you not,
Miss Denise.
A lot of them do. More of them do than don't win. That's
Ladies,
the problem.
y'all know.
More of them do.
Titus,
more of these men say straight up.
These PP pop boys out here, they dusting somebody's son.
More of these men, even these married men, they tell them. Think about it. More of these married men tell these women when you got your single girlfriend, she's dating that married man, she knows he's married, and they still keep it.
No, I have seen some of these married men take up the ring and step to you like you single. In Minnesota is hot. I don't know about the other part, and some of them do, but there are some that will be taking up their ring right in their pocket, and you will know they're married.
So
no, they will do that at first. They'll do that at first, but eventually,
not at first. Sorry, but continuous behavior, they're doing it.
They will do that at first.
Continuously.
There's no way a married man can hide his marriage from you. Somebody on one end has to know about the other person.
Eventually, he got to go home. What I'm saying, some of these men, when they step to you, they be stepping like they're single.
Thank you. He got to go home to this person. There are times he's not going to be available. You know, holidays, you're not spending it with them. You're going to know.
Y'all know. You really do be knowing.
Yeah, birthdays, you're not
spending it with him. You can't see you on holiday.
Major holidays, you're not spending it with him. You never go to his house. He's always taking you to a hotel. He's going to take you on trips. Women know. We need to stop. We know. We know. It's just that we choose to.
If you're a man and you know you married, stay out of single people inbox. I can't for you today. I hear you, Miss Beepa.
Tell the single people to Murambian and married men and tuna.
Oh no.
I'm with the men on this one.
What are you talking about?
And I'm staying 10 toes behind mine too. That if you are married, get off on your friend and DM. Move from there. Start looking for friendship. Start looking for
Adam knew Eve ate that apple. He was in denial.
In all, sit on her says fine. Leave that thought. But at the end of the day, I hear your point, but I think a lot of these married men too don't have respect for the union in which they have created. Because if you
have respect for themselves,
there we go. They didn't get respect for themselves. Because I get it. My only thing is, if you know you're married, even though there's problem in your home, because no marriage is perfect, no, people got their own thing. I'm not in it. I don't know. But why you don't go fix it with that person and try to come to a nice compromisation? What possesses you to go look for another person that probably had that same problem, but right now everything's just looking at butter and cream?
We the women encourage men to cheat.
Oh.
Because this is the thing. If women went to multiple doors and nobody opened that
one out and just listen.
Yeah, if Titus went to multiple doors and nobody opened the door to receive him, eventually what he's gonna do? He's gonna get tired and go home. And the reality is there's always women out there right now as we speak. There's women out there willing to be understanding, tolerate, accept certain things from men. It don't even have to be just a married man. From men, period.
What made him leave his house to start wanting to go cheat?
If opportunity.
The cheating thing, though. I mean, come on, you keep saying.
To be honest, they don't just leave with the intention. That's not what they leave the house thinking, right? First of all, I'm leaving the house. Anything is fair game once you leave your house, right?
That is when you're leaving your house. Anything is fair game.
I like but put up what Augustine is saying over there. You said what?
What, this one?
No, there's people lost on that.
Love
Both genders.
unavailable people, yo. No time.
Unavailable. That's how it be, man. I'm unavailable. That's me. We'll make it
Challenge
happen.
accepted.
Is that a challenge for you, Gus? You like unavailable women?
I guess you're a fool, bro.
They do. They do. Most
Challenge
of them be like,
accepted, bro. No
most
time.
of them be like, oh, that Denise girl, she married to the African American man. We're gonna take her from that man. We're gonna take her from that man. Like, really?
I mean,
Not really.
They love a challenge. They love people in general love a challenge.
And sometimes it's not really about even taking you from anybody. It's just really about, building something else with you. Like whatever connection you and that other person has.
Oh, better. Get up for you, man.
You see, when Win give it to you, then your relatives ever come. What was that?
Made no sense.
Is that
What connection you
is
built
that
with-
committed? Is that committed side nigga contract?
Oh, well, yeah, man.
Put
Rest in
that contract up. Look at your homegirl over there. She bugging. She online. Mom Marine. What happened? Why you can just play your role? You're a side chick. That's Stefan. She was
That
never
part.
married to Stefan.
that part.
So, well,
Like,
yeah,
What
is
you
there,
were bugging
there
about?
is a
Because you see a
question tonight.
picture of Cardi B, now you want
Is
attention?
there rules and regulation in being a side chick? Like, what's the
There's
rule?
there's rules to this thing. Hell yeah.
But she
Yeah.
could have been there before Cardi B, because that's what women don't realize. When he could be having 5 of y'all.
He's
When
not-
he decides this
she's
the
not his
main
wife.
one, he's gonna step out with the main one.
That's the
So
main
she
one
could
you
have been
stepping
there
out with.
before Cardi B.
So, what is the rules in being a side chick? What's the rules and regulation? What they playing by?
You ain't read the
What's
contract
the rules,
yet?
Titus?
You want me to put up the contract for you?
What a contract put on right here.
There's a whole contract. How you got to stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to ask Google for the side chick contract.
Yeah.
I'll give us a list. Let's see what we have.
Put up the contract. Put up
Where?
the contract. Go on Google and put up the side check contract real quick. There's rules for this game.
Because they said
You
there's a
can't be
rules.
out here. You can't be out here airing everything out. You come on.
So okay, so the first rule is stay in your lane.
You're not for the public. You're not for the public.
I mean, Google actually gives you a response. Let me show you.
There's a whole contract. There's a whole form.
What? Hold on. Let me put my phone out. Cause
Yeah,
y'all wild.
Our brother ain't gonna start making it the sign. Sign this contract real quick.
You said contract? Oh no, you just
Yeah, so Google says a formal an informal agreement or understanding between 2 individuals in a relationship, particularly a woman in a relationship and another person who is in a similar arrangement with a man. Wow, Google.
that is a mess.
There's rules to the game.
The rules of this game.
You
So they
come
got
over here, you see one small picture, you get your feeling now, you want to announce yourself. Who get over that team on?
Okay, so it says, from what I've seen, it says the side chick contract, Big Mike's 10 rules for the other woman. Is that something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Big Mike's 10 rules.
Yeah, it says number 1, you are the other woman.
Thank you.
Let's be clear.
Number 2, please focus on the stolen moments we have spent together. So don't get beside yourself. Okay. Number 3, be comfortable with who you are to me. To me. Do not mention my wife or my main woman.
Ever.
Wow. So he has a wife,
It
he has a main
It says,
woman.
do not compare yourself to my main chick in any way. Do not attempt to contact her. So remember, be comfortable with who you are.
There'll be no calling.
And then number 4 is anticipate frequent changes in our plans. Number 5 says you must understand that maintaining a positive vibe. You must maintain a positive vibe at all times.
All the time. You can't get overly emotional.
Number 6 said we are secret lovers. We can't blast our situationships to the world.
Not for the public. And if you flip that around, the side niggas in there too. That's the same thing.
God said me rules for such a control.
And that's the biggest problem. They
And
can't
this is another one. Still sleeping with my significant other. Again, focus on our time together and not what I do while we are apart. Oh, yeah. I love this. I love this. I am not interested in bringing a child into our situationship, by the way. An unplanned pregnancy will not force a relationship commitment of any kind from me. Thank you, women and ladies. Y'all hear that? A woman having a child does not keep a man. Here it is. Tyler said, "Marriage is scary." He didn't say having a child was scary. He said,
"No, that is scary part now because it's nothing to bring the bit off for inside."
Oh man, you know that's for real. That's for real. A man is more prone to.
Ladies, but this is the big one. When you ask this question, why? He says, "I am a cheater at heart, and that won't change unless I want it to." And that's the part women don't realize. So it's not the tricks, it's not the child, it's not the looks, it's none of those things until he wants to not be a cheater anymore.
So basically, women,
like Darka said, you get want to keep a man who want to be kept.
Exactly, and most of these niggas ain't to be kept. I said, what the hell I said? Next sentence. Anyways, women, the people not
can't.
They have given you all the rules and regulations of being a side chick, of being a side piece. If you know you can't abide by these rules, and Gus is saying to control your jealousy, if you're looking like women that be trying to burn down people's houses and crash out, don't go in that. Oh yeah, ma.
Teddy Camp wrote this rule. Not Teddy Camp.
They probably did wrote that rule. I believe it too, yeah. You know, if you know you can't control none of those things, don't be move on there. When they men say he married, tell your nose are looking at my own big like that. Go somewhere else.
Seriously.
These rules are really tight.
And the thing about it is, and the thing to add to this is that Kim Porter was very much the main chick in Diddy's life. So it's like, but all this time, because this is what he said. He said, oh, that was his true love, you know, but all this time you had Cassie walking the red carpet with her. So, you know, yeah.
That was his true love for behind the closed door. And
while Kim was alive, he was walking with Cassie.
Yes.
Well, why are you acting like Kim? That's how Cassie left him. She left him the day of the funeral because he was too occupied to see that she was missing. That she was, missing. That's how she finally left.
You know what I think? A lot of men would marry a quiet, mute woman. I'm not saying Kim, but she was very, a little bit reserved, stay in her lane, kind of don't really do too much with the gram or the books or social media or whatever. Some men will like women like that. And that would be the true love. They're so mid, they're so angel, they're so keeper, all of that soul thing. And that's kind of what it was on that man. He just creepy.
Why are you saying a thing like you don't believe in soul?
No, but listen to this though, because there's age difference there's years between her son Sean and the twins, right? So Kim was there for a lot of stuff.
Hold on. You say you praying for me. Why do you mean
I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. Give me 2 years of prayer. That's it.
Win is very much needed.
2 years of what now? Baby or marriage? Which one?
Either or. I don't give a heck. Either or.
But Win, don't be talking all this talk, then you go fall hard on my.
Girl, I'm just like you, Miss Denise.
I didn't want to get fall. I didn't want to hot.
Fall hard. And
never hot. She'll kill herself. I know that people
crash out about mine.
Go ahead, Miss D. Go ahead.
Yeah, set it up.
We can fall hard. No, I'm just saying, Kim, I don't know. Sometimes Kim was the other woman. She was the side chick, and then she was the mean woman. So she played all three of those roles at different times in Puffy's life, to be honest.
And he loved
you gotta think. Yeah, you got to think she's there through the whole J-Lo. She's there through the whole Cassie. Yeah, because her kids, there's age difference between Sean and the twins. Yeah. One thing he does is he takes care of his baby moms. He buys everybody a mansion, giving everybody child support.
That's the least he can do. All the stress he put them through. Like that lady played her role very well. So when they're writing these rules.
But listen though, why was Justin mom showing up to the courtroom with her stick, walking stick. Look like she
Boy, is she that old?
exactly. I don't know. She was looking old, and then you see walk up.
Oh damn. She
That's
probably
wild.
said,
It was not that serious. Why you must support to that extent? That's rare ride or die behavior there.
Yeah, she's still
was she
right.
going there to testify or what?
Remember what it took her through.
No, she was just there to be in the courthouse.
Oh, okay. Showing support, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, she's 52, but she look old.
The money not rolling along.
No, she didn't take care of herself, man. She was a beautiful woman when she was young.
Yeah, so y'all tell that girl that, Stefan, Sacha, tell her to read the rules and play by it.
I think we need to carry her about back because she ain't following it.
Y'all send her the rules.
Remember who you are to me, not to society.
Yeah. Out here announcing.
No, yeah, with a walker. I'm sorry.
If I read them, let me run on the roof of my
ruthless over here. I swear to God.
Let me run my roof off my side nigga.
Y'all ruthless. We're looking for the walker, bro.
I know. I saw the lady. Let me show you.
If I had a side dude, I think I'll have like 5 rules he must follow, right?
Let's hear it.
This is her at the court.
Let's see.
What?
If I had a side dude, this is what I'm saying. You must be available at all times.
The side dude? But then he's not on the side. If he's available at all times, then he's not on the side.
Yes.
You want that marriage? You want more? That's
not main course and sides for a reason, my dear. Yeah.
The sides no, ma.
Yeah.
At all time?
No.
That's a tough
that means when you're eating your food, you pick from the meat, the size, and you put everything at once in your mouth.
I eat meat for mine. I eat this level. I eat quality.
How do you get the real taste of the food if you got to mix all of them together like that?
That's how you got to eat it. So Natasha said we rather go after unavailable people. Some people like a challenge, some people like a chase. It gives it some type of...
Nobody got time to be building this and building that on the side, building. Like, when they're building one main empire, all that other stuff is you're just going through. So being unavailable is fine. Nobody got time. No time.
So here's the thing. This world it may look big, but it's small, right? So let's just say you meet a guy, great guy, but you find out that he used to date your friend. This friend, your friend is now married and happy in her relationship, has no desire to go to this man. And this man may be the one. Is he totally off limits because he wants
this
with your friend?
Hit us with that. Hit us with that again. I didn't hear the last part.
Is he totally off limits? I hear this a lot in the Liberian community. Oh, he slept with so and so. He slept. They didn't even really have a relationship. He slept with so and so. So therefore, I can't go with him. I can't date him. I can't be with him.
I'm one of those people that be saying those things too. So
even though you might be missing out on a guy who has every quality that you want. Been in his job for a long time, own his own home. He's very single.
But he was with your close friend, like before?
Yes, years before. Years ago. There's probably like a 20-year difference has happened.
Oh, they were really young. They were really young.
You and the friend are still friends.
Ooh,
that's tough. That is tough. So, ladies, what y'all doing? Y'all going now?
And he believes I'm his soulmate.
I think that I personally feel like there's people I know separately that are missing out on each other because of this type of situation. And I think, and then people say, well, you haven't been in that situation, so you don't know. So you feel like you think it's gonna be okay. But I feel like that is a rule that I hear more in the Liberian community than I hear in other communities.
What's the rule?
I don't think it's a rule. I just think it's just like...
What's the rule, Ms. B? Let me hear it, because
that
You're
because
turning
okay,
away.
for instance, let's just say, for instance, and honestly, you didn't know the two people when they were together. You did not know them when they were together at all.
Okay.
Years,
Okay.
yes, years go by. You become good friends with her, and you meet this guy, and this guy happens to be somebody that she slept with, and that is your only reason for not dating him.
So how you handling that one? When
So they were
great
together.
guy.
Me and the girl was not friends at that time, right? They broke up. It's been like 20 years since they broke up. I meet this man. I'm just trying to put in my head.
Yeah, don't even get on the 20 years. And probably it hasn't even been that long, but just the idea, you didn't know her, you didn't know him when they were together at all.
Mm-hmm.
Time passed by, you become friends with her, and you know him and you meet him. He likes you, has approached you, has told you, but your only reason for not dating him is the fact that he slept with your friend.
I mean,
And you guys weren't even friends when they dated.
No,
right, and right, and that's a valid point, but I'll have to let my girl know because I'm gonna.
And she's gonna tell you, oh, and that's the selfishness in human
Is her
beings, right?
name is her name titled on him?
Yeah,
No.
that is my girl. Music, your way I'm out.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. But you know, it's been an hour now. We've been on here for an hour, so.
Oh no, we've been here for a while. Don't worry, you good.
She getting ready to go now. You see her, so.
You can't bring a topic, then you gotta talk about it's been an hour. Girl, no. You gotta stop this.
Okay, we'll finish this one and that be it. Like, this has been a heated conversation. Like, I feel they should be able to date. Other people around, her feel like they shouldn't be able to date. And I think you got two great people missing out on each other for some rule that culture has created, or society. I don't know where this rule is coming from, but
I mean, that is true because you miss out on good people like that. I mean, it's a little of a, but I would say talk to the person, like your friend.
Yeah, at least talk to her.
Talk to her. If she's honest enough, she'll be like, yeah, you know what? It's been like we were together before, you and I even became friends. And I think it should be okay. But I wouldn't say like, if you do it sneakily, then it's like, that's a little bit. But I think talk to her. You're not asking for permission. You're just telling her X, Y, and Z out of respect for the friendship you'll have established or built type of stuff. And then if she's saying no, it's like, girl, rest your back because I'm about to
go miss out on yours.
Basically, that's how I see it. But then there's other people who are happily married want to be weighing in. Nah, you can't do that. The idea that he slept with your friend
gonna get weird for that.
And the angles that you had 20 years ago, baby, that's not the angles I got. That's a different story, though. But okay. Yeah.
But another good factor in there is you guys were not friends.
Right. I think people miss that part. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, were not friends. It's not like
all titles, I agreed. Now, if y'all was homegirl and stuff, and you seen them together, then it's like, okay,
it changes the dynamics a little bit. Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah. You were not friends. You didn't know her. You didn't know him.
But people are not wise enough to think to that, like to that depth, though. Like, because that's the really mean thing there. It's like y'all was not friends. You didn't even know each other. You didn't cross paths. So most definitely at that, I didn't know your ex. You don't know some of my exes I've dealt with either. So I'm not expecting you to say, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. But if we were cool, that's different. But I will tell you out of respect for the friendship and the relationship we do have, but I'm not asking for permission, and I'm gonna go ahead, go by my man, and that's that.
Well, at the end of the day, I guess we're just gonna have to say there's plenty of fishes in the sea, and she'll probably get something else. Huh?
If that fish likes me, I'm gonna get that fish.
So it is what it is.
It is.
I just wanted to see if I was the only one thinking that it was okay for them to be together.
I mean, the fact that you have the conversation with her, that's big. That's respect. Mm-hmm. You're having that conversation with her. That's real. But she should understand too now. She should reciprocate that respect to you to say, hey, you know, you tell me about this. We're not there anymore. If this is what truly works for you, you know, if she's really your friend, you know, it's like, go ahead, do your thing. You know what I mean?
If anybody
So
wants to
that was
date my
years
ex,
ago.
go ahead. May he
They
rest
don't
in
really
peace.
be each other's friend because that girl was, you know what? You know how that
What do
gonna
you
go,
mean, may
Titus?
he rest in peace? He passed?
He's passed away, so you're not ready yet for y'all to
You
date
know,
him.
many of
This
them will
girl,
say yes, go on,
something
date the
else.
person, and then the whole time they
What?
tell you to go and date the person, you
This
have
man
secret
with a smiley
animosity
face.
towards you. That's another thing with females.
Not that I'm not laughing at the fact that he passed away. I'm laughing at the fact that of course, I
I
can
know
comfortably
it's just
say,
the
y'all
entire
go
thing
date
for
him
me.
because it's not gonna happen. No, he
What
was
I said, let me just repeat what I
Let's
said here,
see.
y'all.
Go ahead, Win.
Sorry, I'm saying that Titus said something that kind of like reminded me of something. A lot of women will tell you, say yes, you know, acting like they respect the choice and respect the decision. They'll be like, yep, go ahead and date this man. But then in the end, they will always have some type of level of secret animosity against you because of
Oh,
that. And it's just like, then you're not even genuine. So I
he's
think
not
when
your
you're
friend.
people
Yeah,
don't really be each other's friend. That's the thing. They really don't be your
yeah,
friend. People are just friend with their mouth, not with their heart. I call it surface
Mhm.
level and rooted level. There's two parties in this game here, okay? And a lot of these people, they will tell you, yes, I'm cool, but deep down, they're dragging you through the mud, knowing very well. And this been like 20 years, 10 years, and y'all know y'all were never friends to begin with. But
Yeah.
it just makes the other person like uncomfortable. It just, you know, even if you try to be with that person, you know, people always look at you like you did something wrong when you really didn't. So it just put the other person in an uncomfortable spot too. It's just, yeah.
especially if you end up having a great life with that person, then yeah, there could be their life is doing well too, but they'll just be still hating the fact that, you know, I don't
You're
know
Y'all
in
why
got
we like
something
that.
good going on.
Yeah,
doing
I don't
all
know why
these
we like
false
that.
scenario that you had nothing to do with. Like some people just really got like a terrible way of just, you know, and that's why some of those things I just stay far away from it because it's like a person will literally look here and say, "Yep, I'm cool. You could date this man. You know, it's been dead 10 years." But the moment that man's not coming around loving on you in their presence, oh hell break loose. No, they do. They'll be like, "Oh, she I can never know that man now. I used to date him." Like you for 19 Djibouti story will start coming out. I'm telling you. So that's why I made some of those things for me.
Now the reality is hitting.
When I was dating, he didn't even have money set. It's more money getting showing up. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
people be
okay.
looking like the saddest thing, and then they see, oh, bye, then man, oh, you
Never
better
send
like,
me flowers to my job. He doing this for you.
yeah.
And
You
I
know
mean,
how
if
y'all
you
get
think about
excited.
it,
Y'all be explaining everything too.
we see it a lot in Hollywood. Like, you know, people exchange or switch partners a lot in Hollywood, and we see it, and even in our community. But still, you know, we want to make it like when it comes to Liberian community, we want to make it like that's the norm, that's the norm, that's the rule. You don't do that. And I think not every situation is okay, but I
Liberian
think this
getting
particular
really,
situation is okay.
They ain't got
Liberian
no
females
situation.
really
It's no
honoring
norm.
that
It's
code.
because these
Liberian
same women
females
will
really honoring that code.
they're not
You
honoring it,
sure?
Titus, because these same women will
Or
step
they
to your
just
man
saying
and
it?
speak to him boldly. So they ain't honoring nothing. They only honor when they're in the shoe. That's the problem. When the shoe is on the
Ouch.
other foot, then they want to honor it. But when it's the other way around, I don't owe her no loyalty. We wasn't even friends at the time. That's what they're
Ah,
gonna tell you.
That part.
They ain't honoring it because they step to your man boldly and sleep with your man, and they know, like you said, he had a girl. They don't care. But when it's the shoe on the other foot, you want me to know. But I try not
That
to be.
part.
I try not to
That
be.
part. And that's why I said like the world is big, but it's still small because there's 6 degrees of separation. In this Liberian community, you will date somebody and they know somebody who knows somebody who knows that person. And
That's
maybe
it's
it.
one of those
small.
somebody's there's been some
It's a
intimacy in
small
there, right?
community. Yeah.
Yeah, so why mess this opportunity up for these people to be together just because
Right.
the connection is that close? It's, you know, at this time, but that time it wasn't. The connection is that close at this time, but it is what
Yeah.
it is.
People grow. You know, people grow. People
No,
get
not in the
what's good
African
for them.
community. Apparently, you're not supposed to grow. You're supposed to be the
Hmm.
same. You're supposed to like repeat the same
It'll still on your
cycle.
side.
do everything.
And some side chicks win, and the side chicks that win, where the man actually does marry them, I look at it and I say, okay, well maybe they really was meant to be. We got a whole side chick is the Queen of England right now.
Yeah, God.
How did she do that? Yeah.
She was your typical. So Diana's spirit was not made for the lifestyle and the limitations that comes with being queen. Whereas that's the same thing with Meghan Markle's, like your spirit does not align with those norms, right? And the the current queen's name right now, she always was that submissive, I'm in the background type of person. I don't need to have a presence. I don't need to, to be my own person. And so therefore she's falling in line on what it is to be in that position, where Diana was all over the place with her fashionista self, hopping around, cutting her hair, not waiting to get long. She became her own person. She had her own identity outside of the royal family, outside of being William's mom and dad and what's his name wife, right? So that was a problem.
They wanted her to be stuck to it behind like glue.
And sometimes if you have a husband who has a wife that's very social, very out there, very jovious, and he probably wants somebody who's meek, he'll end up going to the side chick who is going to church. She's very involved in nothing.
Yeah,
I'm not throwing anything at you. I'm throwing anything at you, weird, but
Lord,
involved in the church, go to her Bible study, come home. She don't be out to every party, and she can cook very good. And that's how you end up leaving there.
Let's be, that's facts though.
Yeah.
That's facts.
That's smart.
You know what I always say?
Some of them have ended up being the side chick term. Thank you. There you go, Titus. Grown-up men don't want grown-up woman. That's true.
That's a crazy power. They're looking for peace when they're full of crap.
Yeah. You gotta. It's balanced, baby. Everything is balanced.
Look at it one day.
And not one day he will go to that Bible study with her.
She'll be coming back bringing the scripture. What is here?
Oh, good.
But the things that go on after Bible study.
That is something is wrong with y'all.
Everything is balanced.
Not everything is balanced.
I coming from outside, he going outside too. What problem?
There's a Bible study with me who have become the wife now.
Your friend and fought for that rights, my dear. So they gotta hold it there. What they miss it, hold up on Lara or hold it there. They miss it.
But yeah, that's a good one. Some side chicks win. That's a good one.
They do.
I mean, you see, someone that play by the rules, so they end up moving up in the game. So there's level.
Yeah.
Some of them being mean to more than the ex-wives. That's the reality. That's the reality right there.
If somebody made you start playing by the rules and they're supporting your needs, my dear friend, on the left side, squeezing on the side. Shoot, they think I'm loud.
May the best woman or man win at the end of the day.
Everybody puts that up for us. We'll talk it there.
I'll keep praying for you.
So at the end of the day, put a tattoo on.
Yeah, put that tattoo
on your booty.
May the best tattoo win. That's what it is right there at the end of the day.
I want you to tattoo my knee right here so I can see you later.
Leslie, you're going to do it on his birthday, right? On his birthday?
If we get 200 YouTube subscribers, I will do it.
I already sent that word out to Abe, so I'm about to send my people on it. You're going to get this tattoo with the
and they'll be reminding you.
But she know if
we is not letting this thing go.
I'm not letting it go.
I'm just wondering, like, is the finger gonna hurt really bad? I'm looking forward to my tattoos.
I got my rolls on my back and my shoulder.
You got what?
I got 3.
You have a tattoo?
I have 3.
Can we see?
I have a rose on my back. I have one here and I have one on my lower waist.
Where on your back? Is it like
It's like a whole
Up.
rose right here. If I had like a nose.
Oh, it's a big tattoo.
I have a rose on my back.
And what frame of mind were you in when you went to go get that tattoo?
Fine. I put my grandmother's name, my late grandmother's initials in my rose. I probably add my dad. And then this one I got here, it says, my friend got it, Audrey from the comments. She got it as a graduation grade from my undergrad. So I got it like right across here. You probably can't see it. It's like right there.
So y'all both got it?
She has a different one, but I got this one. And then I got one way at my lower waistline.
So Wynn will definitely be the one to tattoo her tattoo.
What about the brother's name?
It's already happening.
Huh?
You ain't put a brother name on there?
Brother? Whoa, you lying? I told you my para into the ground, pues ni me and somebody does this song. I say passing around people.
Wynn will put her husband name on her. Trust. She will.
Mm-hmm.
She likes tattoos, so it'll not be a hard thing for her.
I would definitely put it
5 years from now.
Every time, man, you can miss it.
Yeah, and she will put her kid's name on her.
5 years from now, this conversation will be different.
Not 5 years from now. Start rushing my marriage life. I beg you, relax.
5 years from now.
If you're enjoying singlehood, man, enjoy it.
No, I know fun partners.
Oh, you teach your mom to your partner.
You jumped on.
No, I don't join. Yeah, guys, we got 4 minutes and then we can call it a night.
Okay.
4 minutes and then we can call it a night. Well, 4, 3. So and a good night. The conversation's always good. Social segment, I love it because anything can go.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
You got your inner circle cap. It's nice.
I'm repping my team tonight, y'all.
It is cute. I'll get mine this weekend.
Yeah, I have seen delivery.
What you guys got going on the weekend?
Oh my gosh, too many barbecues. I have my sister and my nephew are coming in town on Saturday at 3, and then we're gonna be hopping to 3 different barbecues that I have to show up to.
Oh, Minnesota.
And then on Sunday, I think I have 2. But then I wanted to go to the Edina Arts Festival. It's one of the biggest arts fair in the state. Yeah, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I have another barbecue Sunday evening at 5.
I think I might go tomorrow because I don't have much. I have sessions in the morning.
Dope. I've never heard of that. That's dope.
Mm-hmm. The Edina Arts Festival, they get like 200,000 people each year. Yeah.
I hope everything goes good because people have been acting the fool in the crowd. So
that part. Yeah. So
I really hope it goes good.
The weekend is going to be busy for me. And then next weekend is going to be busy as well.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah, June seems like a really occupied month.
Graduation season.
Be careful before you wear out yourself.
No, you know what happens? You know what often happens? I'll have 5 things on my calendar. I'll go to none.
Typical you.
Exactly.
They're easily overwhelmed and overstimulated.
Thank you. You know, you know this. You know this.
Yeah.
And I don't feel bad at all. Yeah.
Congratulations to all our young graduates.
Yes.
I said that earlier too, but yeah,
letting them so much joy just seeing these kids doing it, man.
Yes. Congratulations to Marquise, Kiana, Milton, Triana, Lala.
People name me.
All the graduations I've been going to, my dear Sarai.
Those are the names you've been seeing?
Yes, those are all the graduations I've gone through since last week, Thursday, to now.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. It's so good to see people. Like one of the little girls I used to babysit when she was like maybe at the age of 1, graduated. Her mom posted it, and I'm like, look at my baby. I am old. Like
from where?
Wow. They live in Elk River, so I think there's whatever high school out there. But I used to babysit her, braid her hair. That little girl gave me hell. Girl,
you're aging yourself a little bit, boo. When you
Oh,
say
I've done well. One of my other baby that used to babysit my grandmother, he's in like medical school. Literally, I used to babysit with her when she had her little babysitting gig. I used to be helping him. He was the one that named me Winner because when he was growing up, he didn't know how to say Edwina, so he used to call me Winner. He's in medical school. He graduated. Oh my God, I was so when I went to the graduation. His mom was like, "This is his mom, his original mom." I'm just
congratulations!
You know, it's just
Congratulations,
like to be able to be
parents.
Manaya, Damatilla.
Miss Denise on me.
You still on the names?
Yes. Well, my besties, two of my three best friends, both their daughters graduated from high school this May. So they got pregnant 2 years ahead of me together. Yes. So my munchkin will graduate in 2027.
Oh, we can't wait.
That's
I will be sharing the invitation. It's going by so fast. Yeah, she starts her 11th grade year this year.
Oh.
Yes. So shout out to all the graduates. Congratulations.
Yep.
I know.
Big ups to the parents too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And some of those were college graduations that I listed too. So
yes. College, preschool, everybody moving up the scale.
I went to preschool too. Yes. I went to a preschool.
Wow.
And my boss and that's why I posted the thing about the guy who chose his preschool, his pre-K daughter's graduation.
Y'all talked about that today?
No, we forgot to talk about that.
We should talk about the two main
parts. We'll save it for next. We'll talk about those girlfriends and how they may not become wives.
You're selfish. That one not winning. She's not winning.
She's not winning. Yeah.
No,
so we'll talk about that.
Let's talk about that because if I had my husband, he go to preschool and I can do my stuff. Probably I don't know. We'll see.
If she was the wife, she would understand. She herself would skip out on her graduation and go to her
wife will not even be that selfish.
No, she's just a girlfriend.
Oh, she's a girlfriend.
Yes. Kids remember when you don't show up for them. Come on, think about you being a kid.
But I didn't know she was a girlfriend. I thought she was a wife.
She was the girlfriend. If there was a wife, there would be no question. We're going to my daughter's graduation.
Well, the wife, that's what I'm saying, though. The wife will not even be asking you to come to hers.
Yeah.
And I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you.
You know what? We passed out 30 minutes. We gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen,
so you were saying you
were
gonna be mad. Wow. All right, y'all. Good night, everyone.
Hold on, let's say goodbye. Just jump on. Thank you guys.
No, good night.
Thank you guys for coming on the social segment with Wayne. It's always a ball having my fellow panelists join me and just have a chat.
Thanks for holding us down.
Always. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the comments. We'll see you guys next week, Friday. Bye. Have a good night. Happy weekend.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.